Hello, my name is Joaquín Philco. Today, 10th of June of 2021, I will be explaining how artificial intelligence and machine learning can improve modern prosthetics. Firstly, we need to define that a prosthetic is a piece of engineering that brings back the mobility of a certain part of the body that has been lost. Moreover, let's define what happens when you lose a limb. A human body movements are ordered by our brain. Here we have our brain with the cerebellum and the spine. It goes down all the way to your body, and from this spine there are ramifications, nerve endings that go all over your body. This brain with the nerve endings sends electromagnetic pulses through all of your body that are the movements. These movements are to contract or either relax muscles. There are thousands of nerve endings in almost every part of the body. Therefore, when you lose a limb, these terminals are deleted. Now, we can compare these nerve endings and signals to inputs an algorithm can take. In the case of a lost leg, for example, here we have our leg. It's our leg and it doesn't have the dorsal part. All one can do is move it up, down, left, and right. And this leaves us with only 4 inputs. This is one of the limitations why modern prosthetics are only based on giving stability and just bringing back one part of the body, but not entirely. For example, let's tackle a normal prosthetic. Will start with a base. Here we have our base that it's tailored depending on the injury of the person, because everyone doesn't have the same injuries. Then we have a stiff part that will act as the structure. This can vary, and we have spring here that will act as cushion for any type of hits and movement to make it more natural. Then we have the rest of the body for the rest of the prosthetic for stability. Now, this is how a normal prosthetic will act. All you can do is move it with your leg, not the prosthetic itself moves. This is a limitation. Machine learning and AI are capable of recognizing patterns and acting based on these patterns. This way, all we need to do is find patterns in these brain signals. But how do we? For example, a company called Neuralink has already successfully developed an implant capable of reading these electromagnetic waves directly from the brain. Moreover, other things like neurotransmitters like acetylcholine, ACH, can also be used for reading these patterns. Acetylcholine is the one in charge of moving skeleton muscles. Now, how do we read these patterns? For example, we have movement 1, and movement 2. That it's opening the hand, open, and then closing the hand, closing. Let's say we have here our brains. Brain 1, this is the same brain here, cerebellum. Now, when you open, one part of the brain activates, but not the rest, and when you close it, the same. Reading these electromagnetic waves and seeing these patterns, we can use machine learning to train softwares to analyze these signals and actually give commands to a better and more modern prosthetic that will have more options than just 4 inputs and more outputs, actually bringing back more normality to the people and for them to being able to be more natural and have their lives back as it started. And this is how machine learning and AI can help improving today's prosthetics.